Peace, love, and light, Virgo-Libra collective. Welcome back to Cusp of Roses for your daily balance reading. Not your daily balance reading, I'm so sorry. To your couples love reading. Gotta get my head in the game here. If you have not checked the description box in a while, please make sure you do so now, okay? Just in case you missed any updates that I've posted. I did my meditation and prayer off of camera, so I'm going to go ahead and offer some deep breathing that you can join in with me. I'm going to do about 4 deep breaths before we get started, so feel free to join me with that, or you can do your own gratitude practices while I'm breathing, or have a moment of silence, okay? So choose whichever one works best for you, and we will go ahead and get started. Okay. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get into your general messages, Virgo Libras or Verbras. Again, I hope that this live finds you in the highest vibration possible. Let's see what the Divine wants you to know. Thank you so much, Divine, for showing me general love messages. Ooh, for Virgo Libra couples. General love messages for Virgo Libra couples. Yeah, it didn't fall. Okay, just get one more. Okay, I have one more general message for Virgo Libra couples. Virgo Libra Cusp couples. Okay, perfect. All right, so first 2 cards that flipped over here is codependency. Okay, we have addictions are affecting your romantic life. We have new love here. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay. And playfulness, all right? It says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. With this, Virgo couples, it feels like someone might have some sort of codependency on, and again, this could be for your partner, this could be for you, but someone has a bit of a codependency on outside validation. Because with this new love here, it feels almost like this person or you maybe really enjoy that energy of first meeting someone, really getting to know them, like all that excitement that kind of happens when you're newly interested in someone. And I do feel like if someone in this connection isn't having those new connections or meeting new people or having some sort of external validation, then it kind of gets a little rough, I'll say. Okay, with this playfulness, yeah, I just feel like someone is just maybe really used to maybe being very social. Maybe the pandemic has you or your partner kind of confined in ways that you're not used to. And maybe someone's really realizing how much they depended on that socializing to keep them in good spirits, to keep them up, or that really did something for someone in this connection, okay? So maybe even realizing that they're a little bit codependent on that energy, or realizing a very stark difference in mood, and yeah, because that maybe isn't happening as much as it used to due to this pandemic here. And I almost want to say, like, it makes someone feel kind of stuck, stagnant, and bored a little bit. Like, if they're not making these new connections, if they're not meeting new people or, traveling or going here or hanging out in that way, then it's just like, I don't really, yeah, it just feels like they then it's like they're uninterested in anything. And so Virgo Libra cusp couples, it feels like in order for you or your person or whoever in this connection, because I can't really tell where it's being placed, that there's a real need to maybe create that first time meeting someone, playful energy within the dynamic somehow. Maybe this pandemic has really had you and your partner kind of down in the dumps a little bit, maybe just feeling really disconnected from people. Maybe you both are realizing at how much you really do depend on that social life to really keep you going, or that it really brings about energy or fuel for you. So maybe there's a need to kind of figure out a new way of finding that playful energy or that exciting energy between each other, or within this connection. Okay. That's interesting there. All right. Thank you, Divine. Show me what Virgo Libra couples need to know about codependency. Yeah, it's the Seven of Pentacles that just came out. So it's really not having patience. Really having to sit and wait. And maybe, again, the Seven of Pentacles for me as a reader is about that plateau that you kind of reach when you're trying to grow something, when you're trying to build something. And it's waiting for that next spike, right? That next jump into, the next level or wherever else you're going. But it's just that moment where you kind of have to stay steady and consistent and patient, even if you're not seeing much change in your day-to-day or much growth in your day-to-day. And someone's really realizing how much of a lack of patience is kind of startling them, or keeping them from truly enjoying the now moment, or keeping them from feeling that playful energy. Again, feeling just very dependent on social interactions to kind of keep someone going here. So having to be in this kind of waiting period, having to slow down, having to find patience with all that's happening is definitely a struggle here. What else do Virgo Libra couples need to know? Okay. Yeah, Two of Wands. So there's a need to get a little creative. There's a need to really take charge here. And again, this talks about new pathways, new adventures, forging something new, creating something new. So you and your partner could definitely be creatives, right, as a career, and maybe just feeling unmotivated or uninspired, and now realizing maybe where a lot of your inspiration came from. And it could have been from your social gatherings, your friend group, or just going out and exploring new places and spaces here. Okay. So having that accessibility to that level of exploration that you were used to is, again, and having to be in that Seven of Pentacles, that patient energy, having to kind of wait, having to sit still and stand your ground, let something nest here, or endure some sort of plateau in growth or expansion, is really bringing out that codependency. Okay. All right. What do Virgo Libra cusp couples need to know about new love? Okay. Ten of Swords. Oh boy. So it could almost feel like, realizing that there was a codependency on maybe that outside social life, or being able to have access to outside unlimited exploration for your own mode of inspiration could really be a damper in this relationship. What else? What else, Divine? Thank you so much. Do Virgo Libra cusp couples. Okay. That's a lot. Let's just get one more. Can we have one more, please? For new love. One more for new love, Divine. One more for new love. Okay. Yeah, the Chariot. Right. So some of you may be having these feelings of, again, exhaustion, like I said, boredom, not really feeling the spark, not really feeling, again, inspired or motivated by the connection anymore, and really wanting to move forward in some way. Or again, this Chariot card can also talk about career advancement. So like I said, having to be at this Seven of Pentacles where you're at that plateau, you're having to consistently invest, but you're not seeing much growth. And that could even pertain to your connection here, where you're constantly trying to invest in it, but you haven't really seen much growth. Now realizing maybe how much your social life or your life outside of your relationship really kind of helped you stay in this connection. Some of you are really starting to like really fall deep into this Ten of Swords, and maybe looking at this connection as it needs to be done, or again, not feeling motivated to stay, and really maybe wanting to move forward and look forward to kind of seek out that new feeling. That's kind of what I'm getting here. So if you know that that's you, or just like if that resonates and makes sense, that there is an opportunity here with the playfulness to recreate that new feeling between you and your person. Now, whether or not you see that with the Ten of Swords, you know, that's going to vary for each person, but I do feel that there is potential to kind of create movement and advancement, so long as you both can kind of use your creative skills to figure out how to do that within the connection. But if you know this is something that you definitely are done with and want to leave, then that energy is present here as well, okay? Thank you so much, Divine. What do Virgo, Libra, Cusp couples need to know about playfulness? Show me what they need to know about playfulness, okay? Can I have one more for playfulness, Divine, for Virgo, Libra? Thank you. Yeah, exactly. So with this Hanged One energy, this is a Divine really kind of shining light on the fact that if you can just take a different perspective, right? Take a step back, really address the codependency, the need, what you are actually searching for, or what's actually causing this feeling of boredom between you two, then I feel like you can actually gain a deeper level of enlightenment, not only about yourself, but about your habits and tendencies in relationships. That might actually give you an opportunity and a chance to, like I said, like reignite that spirit of fun, maybe get some playful energy back into this connection, because it doesn't feel like it's necessary or necessarily needed to actually end it, but it's like wanting to end it just because it's not new anymore. And I know I may be delivering these messages a little bluntly, but I want to definitely just get through them and put it out there. So it feels like the Divine really wants you here, Virgo, Libra, whether that's you or your partner, to take some time to really see it from a different view. Really look at the situation. Is it worth walking away from? Are you truly really bored with your person? Or is the pandemic, everything that's happening right now, kind of causing this boredom? So really checking yourself on that and making sure that you know exactly why you're feeling what you're feeling, and seeing if there's anything that you can truly do about it, okay? Yeah, and then it's the Three of Wands. So again, it's the Divine saying, like, stay optimistic, really put the energy work out there, the intention out there to create something new between you and your partner, right? Really put the work in to try to make that happen. And I do feel like once you take the time to see it from a different perspective, again, I could be talking to your partner here, but once someone takes the time to see it from a different perspective, then it's almost like this endless opportunities to create something new, to kind of reinvent that newness or that feeling of the connection being exciting again, or finding new ways to get into that vibration that could actually keep you guys together here. So really, like I said, assess your reasons for being bored with the Ten of Swords. Assess your reasons for what you are feeling, and make sure that you're making a decision to move forward, whether that's on from this connection or move forward with it from a space of clarity, right? Like, it's a need to really flip the thing upside down, see it from all angles, and see where maybe you can put in a little bit more effort here, take some sort of action to build what it is you're looking for within this connection. All right. Let's see what you need to know about love in the now moment. Thank you so much, Divine. Show me what Virgo, Libra, Cusp couples need to know about love in the now moment. Okay, detachment. Yeah, definitely. Freedom. Okay. And then cooperation and present. Okay, let's see. So detachment being the first one out here, okay? It says you are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. So exactly. Getting a new perspective, making sure you're checking yourself here, and really assessing your reasons for feeling the way you feel in this connection, making sure that it's not coming from seeking something outside, of yourself, or just not giving your partner or your partner not giving you a fair shot at this, okay? And again, it does feel like there's a need to not project, right, your boredom onto your partner, or you might want to bring that up for your partner to not project their boredom onto you, and maybe needing to just kind of take a step back, detach from whatever the emotion is, just so you can see it clearly. Some of you might have heavy Aquarius in your chart here. That could definitely help you in this situation. But there's a need to kind of release the pattern, right? That codependent pattern of needing that interaction, or needing and seeking those new things. It's almost like that saying, right? That not all that glitters is gold. So there's a little bit of that happening here. We have freedom. Okay, you are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. So again, I do feel like there is just this restlessness here, that could be causing this boredom, that could be maybe making you or your partner feel like you might be ready to be done with the connection. But it's really just a cry from your soul to have that freedom that you once had, definitely prior to this pandemic happening. Okay, so again, keep that in perspective. And then you had cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value, okay? So it just kind of tell me, like, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. And I know I keep coming up with all these sayings, but that's just what they're giving me. It's like, you don't have to throw the whole relationship away. You just have to recreate some newness in it, right? You just got to reinvent how you guys engage or connect with one another to find what you're looking for here. And then you have present. It says you live in the moment and are able to bring forth the energy of love in your current circumstances. So, like I said, remaining in the moment, having to kind of sit through this plateau that you're experiencing, having to really just be present, that hanged one energy, not thinking too far ahead of yourself, not being stuck in the past, but really seeing what it is for the now and doing all that you can to make it worth your while in the now will actually kind of get you back into that feeling of feeling free of, whatever you are searching for and seeking for. You're able to manifest that within this connection here. Let's go ahead and just look into your current partner energies. Thank you so much. I don't know. This is a very interesting reading. Thank you so much, Divine. Show me current partner energies for Virgo, Libra, Cusp couples. Okay. Show me current partner energies for Virgo, Libra, Cusp couples. Yeah. Definitely. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we have Leo here. You definitely could have some Leo in your chart or connecting with the Leo. We also have Sagittarius. That's definitely that need to be free energy, maybe a little bit of that restlessness as well. And then you have Capricorn. It's like needing to really remember kind of that the effort you put into this is what you get out of it. So utilizing that Capricorn energy to kind of use the resources you have in the moment to make it the best is what I can kind of give you here today, Virgo Libra couples. All right, I hope you found this reading helpful, insightful, and filled with confirmation for maybe what you might be dealing with or could possibly be facing in the future here in your love and relationships. I will be posting our oracles over on the Instagram page at Cusp of Roses. So if I don't see you over there for a deeper look at these cards, then I will see you all, Virgo Libras, in your next reading. Okay, namaste.